Hello everyone, GregTech here, and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. We've done a little bit of work since the last episode. You'll notice, oh, there's something new here. So I was looking around in the quest book, just kind of derping around doing things. Did a lot more smelting, decided to make the dolly so I could check that out. I feel like I said it was complicated. It's really not. You just need to make rubber rounds and then some iron rings and rods. So not hard at all. The rubber rounds are just like some tools with a rubber bar. So that was super easy. And this allows you to move chests that are filled. So we're going to be transitioning things over here, and you'll notice, I made some drawers and barrels finally. I'm not entirely certain how we're going to organize this stuff, but we're going to try to get a little bit more organized here. I'm thinking we'll do kind of a U shape of storage, and this will just be like, we'll store a ton of things in this area. And we can always have more storage in other places too, but this will be the main storage area. And I'm gonna need a lot more iron and or steel chests, so we're working on that. I think the steel chests are the same price, right? Steel chest. Yeah, it is the same price as the iron. It just is a lot of time that I'm costing myself, because that is a lot of steel. So I might not quite be able to afford steel chests until I can speed up my steel production. Now back to this. This is a Railcraft boiler, and I found it when I was looking around in the multi-block goals quest tab, as far as like what's unlocked. And I thought to myself, it's over here, and I was like, oh, I kind of forgot this existed, and you can make it into a multi-block. So if you make a 2x2 bottom layer, then you need 2 layers of tanks on top, I think. And there's also a low pressure, which only requires iron. Although it does require iron casings. Can you make those? Yeah, no, you can just make those with a hammer. And this one makes up to 10 steam per tick. And you layer it on top. I'm trying to, I don't think you can double layer it on top. I don't know exactly how it works, but essentially, because it does say variable size above firebox, 2x2x2, 2x3x2. I'm not sure if that's implying which dimension. I'm not really sure, to be honest. 3x2x3, 3x3x3, 3x4x3. I'm guessing those are the bottom dimensions, because I think if you have, well, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I just made a 1x1x1 version because it makes, where did it go? It makes 40 liters of steam per tick, which is way more than these guys make, right? And it's not that expensive. If you look at the recipe, the high pressure one is just steel. So as soon as you have steel, you can make this. And the steel casings are easy, even if you don't do the alloy smelter version, which is a little cheaper. You can just do the hammer version. And the boiler firebox is also pretty cheap. It's just some bronze. Bronze frame box is just 4 rods plus 4 rods, so that's 8 rods total. 8 rods and 4 plates, plus some iron and more iron, decent amount of iron, and 2 bricks. So all that being said, I think I'm going to transition to these, and I think I'm going to make a second one. And we're going to forget about the solar for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put those over here, which is going to be the beginning. Well, do I want to do that, or do I just want to save over here for LV? Maybe we'll keep putting steam over here for now, but I might need to expand it a little bit out. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these, and we're gonna transition to, let's try a 2x2 version of this, because that will make, what is that, 160 steam a tick? Yeah. Variable size above firebox. And the firebox is variable size bottom layer. And this is implying that the bottom layer can only be a square shape, which makes it seem like these are variable height above the firebox sometimes. So you can be 2 by 2 by 2 tall or 2 by 2 by 3 tall. And when it's 3 by 3, it can be 2, 3, or 4 tall. So let's try just starting out with the 2 by 2 by 2 version, which means I need, oh, that means I need a lot, doesn't it? I think that means I need 8 of these. Okay, that's actually more than I was initially thinking. Let's grab our steel. We're gonna need a lot of casings then. Eight, and each one is 6 casings a piece. So I need 46 times 8, it's 48 casings. And this is a 2 to 3 ratio, I wanna say, in the alloy smelter. Yeah. So 48, so I need 32 to go in here with the casing mold. And that should get us, well, I actually need one less because we already have one. So that should get us enough. And then, yeah, so I made a little list of the things I did because I think I forgot something. So I smelted some stuff, I made the dolly, I washed a bunch of the redstone dust that was sitting in here, I made a bunch more plates, I did some coal mining, no montage for that, sorry. Oh, and one other thing I did is I made paper bark trees. That's something Qvist had mentioned that I had forgotten about existing, and you can, when they're ripe, essentially you can right click on them and get paper off of them. Oh, there we go, one. So yeah, that's a thing. I also don't think is this chunk loaded? It is loaded, sweet. So that way we can collect some more paper when we need it for free. And I also was told something that we did not know, which is that the maple trees, which I cut down most of them because we don't really need it anymore, but you can just collect maple syrup off the side of them. So I made that way more complicated than I needed to. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that fact. And you can see my hearts have gone up a little bit because obviously this whole time I've been just making stuff as I can and eating it for lots of hearts. That has to cook. Grilled eggplant, grilled mushroom, lots of little things to eat. Grab our grilled asparagus and eggplant. And yeah, so we're gonna work on this extra steam because when we're in LV, we're gonna start with these steam turbines for a while. So I need 3 more boiler fireboxes. Let's start with that. Do I have enough iron plates? I might not. Okay, so first thing we're gonna need, first of all, these can recycle into brick dust and bronze dust, and I might just do that. Let's throw these in the macerator, because I don't think we're going to have a need for such small amounts of steam anymore. I mean, they only make, what was it, 6 per tick, compared to 40 from these. It's not even close. It's not even close. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to need, I did put the extra one in here, but we're going to need a lot of bronze rods. And it looks like we are running very low on bronze. Let's make some bronze here, and we need to make another file, which we don't even have steel plates either. Okay, steel plates, copper plates, tin plates, iron plates, all the plates. I'll put my extras. And I made some blocks of charcoal too to fuel these things, because these are a little bit more power hungry than the other ones. I haven't calculated it, so I don't know exactly how power hungry, but definitely more than the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in here and then take the extras away. Put those in here. What am I doing here? I need bronze rods. Oh yeah, I was making a steel. Did I not make steel plates? I swear I made a bunch of steel plates. Where are they? That's odd. Oh, there they are. Okay, that was about to scare me a lot. I'm like, I know I made like a lot of steel plates. Yes, okay, cool. So 2 steel plates plus a rod, or sorry, a stick gets me a file, which lasts slightly longer than other files. And then we will make a bunch of bronze rods. So that'll be enough of the frame boxes. Then I need 4 each, which is 12. And then I need bronze plates, which we have. So now I should be able to surround a wrench with those. And then we should be able to make 3 more of the firebox casings. And there's also a liquid fueled one, which I'm not super interested in making, but that is a thing. 3 cauldrons. And what am I missing? We're missing another iron furnace. Easy peasy. GregTech squeezy. Oops. Well, I just made a lot of iron furnaces. Crap. Oh well. I'm sure we'll use them eventually. They get used in EBFs as well. So that helps. That means we'll definitely use it. Stirling generator. Huh. Interesting. So that gets the bottom layer done. Let's put that... I'm gonna shift this stuff around a little bit, so it's not as much in my way, and I can have a little bit more room for machine processing. I still need that one. So let's maybe actually put it back here. And for now, we'll be running off borrowed steam. Okay. And then I need these boiler tanks. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully we have enough steam to last me until those are done. So I've got a bunch of casings. And then I need some steel screws, which it looks like I only have 2. So let's make a few more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many I need. Counting is for chumps. Math is for blockers, as they say. I also don't want these cobblestone strips getting in my way. Okay. High pressure boiler tank. 2, 3. Let's just see what happens with 4. I'm thinking it's not going to work. Formed? No. Okay, so I need even more of those. I need another layer. Which means 4 more, which means 8 screws. Which we don't have. And did I count the casings wrong? No, I just don't have enough screws. Let's do 16 screws. These little bits of batch crafting, you know, I'm not quite making a whole stack, but like it does save me a good amount of time in the long run. You know, there's a lot of times where I haven't had to craft extra things, and that does really help. Okay, so if I'm counting correctly, this is going to be up to 320 steam per tick. There it is. It formed. Sweet. Okay. And now it's just one entity that I have to manage here. And I should be able to connect the water to it. I'm going to need more fluid pipes. Just keep using the large for everything, because why not? Connect the water like so. Turn off the little hollow lens. Okay, sweet. We got the water. And we are... no, wait. This one goes these two directions. Perfect. Okay, so we're watered up. I should consider one more Railcraft water doodad, because if these are at full... If they're at full output, they're actually going to use 2 water per tick. And I'm only, those each produce 1 water per tick. So I'm only producing 2 water per tick, which means I should have a third one to produce water for other demands. And yeah, I should be able to hook up these bronze pipes. And I'm gonna need bigger pipes soon. Bronze fluid pipe 2400. No, that's actually enough. 2400 a second. Is that, wait, divide by 10, that's 240, 120 per tick. And I'm making 320 per tick. Yeah, these are not enough. Why did that not work? There we go. But for now, I'll just make a few more just so that we have enough. Oh, also, I put the moss on my bolts, so I've got better whatchamacallit now. Now, did the valve have to go there, or could it go up here? Let's find out. That did not work. Oh, did I just lose all of the steam? I didn't really think about that, did I? I should think about that. Oh, thank goodness. I did not lose all the steam. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna need to break these guys. Well, just not break, but move where they are. So they're more out of the way. This is needed fixing for a long time. Okay, so you go into the back and only into the back. Connect up, connect left. I need a sleep. That solar boiler is now the black sheep of the family. It almost makes me not feel as bad for the solar boiler explosion that may or may not have actually happened. Nobody really knows. Okay, connect that. You go up. You go right. You go that way. You only go that way. Okay. That should do it. And now I should just be able to chuck a bunch of blocks of charcoal in here. That is a much more elegante solution, if I may say so myself. And it takes a long time to heat up. So we're gonna have to keep it supplied with charcoal. Yeah, that's not quick to heat up. And again, I think we might be able to add another layer on top even and make it 3 tall if we want 50% more steam. So that is, let's see, we already did the math twice and I already forgot. 40 times 8 is 320 steam per tick, which is 3,200 times 2, which is 6,400 per second. Wow. Okay, so steel fluid pipe. So even a regular size steel fluid pipe is not big enough. And what other kind of fluid pipes are there? So copper is worse than bronze. Wooden is not an option for steam. Steel is kind of expensive in terms of the time. I can't do stainless. Titanium. What is a high? Surely that's not happening. Tungsten steel. Titanium. What about plastic? That probably needs polyethylene. Yep, sure does. Indurium. What is indurium? I know it's not for a while. Neutronium. Awakened draconium. Infinity. Okay, wrought iron. Now that's a thing I can make. It's not super easy, but I could make wrought iron fluid pipes instead of bronze. 2,400 and wrought iron is 3,600, so it's 50% better. Steel is double bronze, so steel's better still. Antilloy, void metal, europium, potent. What's potent again? I think we might be able to do potent. When do I get that potent dust? So it is a mixture of lead, bronze, and tin, and it's a 1-to-1, nicely enough. So I'm thinking that might be what we want to do, because that's 6,000, which is even better than the steel. And it won't require steel. And I can't make anything else. I could make clay. Huge clay pipes? Is that worth considering? If I could make clay plates faster. The problem is this recipe is 15 seconds. And clay dust isn't exactly cheap right now. I mean, it's cheap-ish, but not like, 12 clay plates per pipe is still a little too expensive. What about lead fluid pipes? They have a heat limit. I don't know what temperature steam is at. I guess these all have heat limits. What's bronze's heat limit? 2,000? Copper's 1,000? Does it even tell me what temperature the steam is? Not really. Okay, that bad boy is still heating up. I should, give it the rest of these blocks of charcoal for now. Yeah, sweet. So that'll fix our steam situation for now. Why is that not outputting? Do I have to come from the top? Interesting. That doesn't seem to be working. I might have to grab from above. That's not taking steam either. Does Does it need to be this layer? No, I just tried that layer, and that wasn't working either. Odd. Does it need to be more than halfway full or something? Or does it need to be completely full to start auto-outputting? Oh, there we go. That literally might have been it. Oh, come here, you. There we go. Sweet! Alright, Railcraft boiler accomplished. And we got a little bit more space here for some more steam machines if I want them. Such as high pressure somethings or others. So I have blocks of compressed charcoal. Can I undo the compression? I cannot. It's kind of annoying. I have no idea what these slots are for, but I'm going to put those there. Maybe they automatically get used. Oh, cool, they do. I like that, so you can have backup slots. Okay, put away the fluid pipes. Munch on my snacks. Make a couple more snacks. See if we can get another heart. We've got to be close. A hot dog. Nope. What is this? Kimchi? Sure. Kiwi juice? Sure. Oops, I made 2 of them. Maple oatmeal? Yes, please. Alright, so the time has come to continue looking at the quest book. We got the Dolly quest. Structural Mark 1. So you have to upgrade. It's really weird. I'm just going to take the... Yeah, you basically have to make these structural upgrades to then be able to put an upgrade into the barrels. It's kind of weird. I'm going to start storing coins over here just because. Coins and loot bags. So, yeah, so you have to like put the thing in the barrel and then it gets an upgrade slot and then you put the upgrade in it. Whereas drawers, you just make the upgrades. And obviously, we will be moving our stone storage over here into a, I think, barrel. I think I'm going to do barrels for the main, like, things you get 1 million of. You know what might be easier is this. And I can just put it all in there. Cool. So cobblestone, dirt, gravel, sand, potentially netherrack, couple more. We can go all the way to the ceiling there. I don't mind. So yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll have a chest for these like other blocks that we don't have tons of. And does snow count as a block? These are the questions we must ask ourselves. Does snow count as a block? Maybe? Dirt, gravel, sand. Oh yeah, smooth stone maybe should be one. Oh, I don't know how my extra steel casings ended up in there, but they did. And then netherrack. Everything else, I think, is fine to be in its own little chest. I'll have to figure out how to arrange those. For now, that's fine. Cool. Okay, then what was up here? Clay stuff. Okay. I guess I can just break these as well. Maybe... I think we're probably not going to have enough clay for a while that we're going to need it in a drawer. We'll see. If we end up having a lot more clay, we'll try that out. I'll leave those open for now. Okay, we need to keep smelting stuff too, because these aren't running. So let's get going on... Okay, we got a little bit more iron coming, and then I'll probably just have them all do steel. I think I want them all going on steel because I can pretty easily do mining in the nether for the other things. And we've already seen how quickly we can get stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff for that, which is not bad. Like here, I'll just throw these iron ingots in the plate maker. All kinds of extra stuff. And we are going to get our first LV machine today, and it's going to be glorious. Let's keep machines running up here. It's time to sleep again already? Golly gosh. Okay, so alloy smelter, let's have you... Extractor, why don't you extract slime balls? Need a few stacks of rubber here. And then we'll have the alloy smelter, do some more rubber. I did make some red alloy ingots, which we're gonna need to probably platify a lot of those. Okay, what do we need? The sulfur? And it looks like that copper needs... Oh no, sorry, I'm making red alloy with that, not tin. I have some more casings. Throw that all in there. Cool. Okay, so next on the quest is machine holes. So we need these LV machine casings, which is a lot of steel plates, and then we need some tin cables. So 9 steel plates. Jeez. 2 wrought iron plates specifically cannot substitute for regular iron, which means I need to compress all these wrought iron nuggets and probably make a few more in preparation. Let's do 20. Get the saw out. Can I alloy smelt with the... I was wondering if I could alloy smelt with the nugget mold, but not really. Oh wait, here it is. Alloy smelt... No, weirdly enough. Can I make steel chest plate? What kinds can I make? Lead, cobalt. There, steel chest plate. Oh, wow. I could have done this a long time ago. I can just make straight up steel armor, which has pretty decent durability, but no more protection than bronze. So maybe I should just make, actually, no more protection than iron even. They're all protection 6. Maybe I just make some iron armor? I made myself an adventurer's fedora because I had a leather cap I needed to get rid of. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. For now, I'm making these machine holes. No, I'm making wrought iron, sorry. Okay. Then we gotta smelt all that. I did make some more smooth stone because I thought I might need it at some point. We have some more tin ready to go. Go put away that smooth stone. What's on our list anyway? Iron mining, we can cross that off. Healing axe, cooking oven, we can cross all that off. Nether trees. Okay, so we need a new list. Move storage is on the list. Find tetrahedrite in the nether. Find tin in nether. Iron, copper, tin. What else did we need? Maybe find gold in nether? Is there coal in the nether? Wait, why is the vein thing not here? Oh, I need to find the GregTech coal ore. It seems like no, there's no coal in the nether. You know what we can do? Brown limonite. We go to this, we can click on the nether thing, uses, and then we can see all the veins that show up. So sulfur vein we already know about. This is some other kind of vein. This is also some other kind of vein that we don't need. Aluminum, magnesium, silicon, tantalite. Quartz ore, we found one of those. Redstone. That will probably be important for the ruby and the cinnabar, and also just absurd amounts of redstone. Because each nether redstone ore, you know, macerates into, I think, 20? Is that right? Yeah. 20 crushed redstone. So, I mean, we can just get absurd amounts of redstone. There is a copper vein regular. There's an iron vein regular. We found the iron. There's an electrotine. Tetrahedrite is the one we want because it has stibnite. And stibnite... Oh, there's two different quartz types. This one is quartzite and barite. And certus quartz. And the other one is all nether quartz with a little bit of quartzite. Interesting. But yeah, this one's important because tetrahedrite is a better version of copper. And what else am I saying here? We get antimony and zinc as byproducts, which are also nice. And the stibnite goes into antimony. Oh, not lead. Okay, but we're gonna need the antimony for sure. But yeah, and you know, like we've already talked about, we get double from nether ores, and so doubling makes your ore mining twice as efficient. Makes your time twice as efficient. Anyway, let's get that wrought iron. Whoa, what the heck? I did not hit the jump button just now. I have no idea what just happened. Oh, that's what happened. I also enchanted my bow with redstone, so it reloads a little faster. And I'd like to keep leveling this thing up so I can keep doing that. There must be a dark spot over here. 7. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Just not even close to hidden. Any dark spots down here? No, I think we're okay. Wow. Long poison. What'd we get? Chain leggings with unbreaking 2. What do they macerate into? 7 small piles of steel dust, which is only like 1 steel. Not even worth it? Probably not. I'll just replace since those are almost broken and call it a day. Okay, Okay, so wrought iron ingots need to go into wrought iron plates. And then we needed what? 10 cables? I might need a high pressure steam extractor. That's going a lot slower than I thought it was. We have all the things we need for tin cables. Well, no, I need rubber sheets. You. Oh my goodness. There's that crowbar. Oh, it's so annoying. You just can't hold a plate of anything while you're even thinking about do that. And this was 2 to 1, right? Which is pretty bad. Yeah. So I won't do more than this. And I think this throttles itself. The quest was saying something like that. What did it say? It said, if you intend to turn it on and off all the time, it'll waste. If you keep it at top temperature, it'll use twice the fuel as a low pressure, but give 4 times more steam. Actual fuel usage depends on the size and other factors such as machine temperature, so it doesn't give us a very clear indication. There's also steam ovens to smelt a bunch of things. 2x2x2 of this, which is, oh, I guess you only need 2 of these crafts, but still, that's a decent amount of steel. But, you know, that lets you smelt a lot of stuff at the same time. The steel multi-block tank, which holds even more. And yeah. So for this, I need to break some of my fire bricks to retrieve those things. Once one of them is idle, I will wait. Okay, and then down here we need our rubber sheets. I do have some tin cables already. Cool. Cool. So I shall make some LV machine holes. I'll start with 4. There we go. Ta-da! And that gets us some poached pears, which I have not yet eaten. Cool. Get rid of one of those. Let's do some sprint jumping is the way to get rid of hunger, if you desire such things. Okay, now we need rotors, which are a pain in the butt for now. We need 10 rings, 10 screws, and 4 tin plates. Okay, so there's all our 10 plates. Do I have 10 ingots? Let's do half rings, half screws, which is still that many rods. And then we only saw half of them into half. There's our 10 screws, and then the rod is like the hammer and the file in some shape. There we go. Okay. Now I should just be able to make 16 rotors. Lordy. I need another screwdriver. I don't remember that recipe. No. Why is that not? Give me what I want. Okay, there it is. It's just 2 iron rods and then hammer, file, and a stick. It's a lot to remember. So a hammer and a file and a stick and two. I'll make a steel screwdriver. Let's be smart about this. There we go. Which of course we will then get it mixed up with the steel file because they look exactly the same. But that's just how the crumble cookies. Okay. That should be another quest. Ta-da! Get me my strawberry smoothies, which I've already had, so those can go bye-bye. And finally, we need to make some motors, which need magnetic iron rods. Which, for now, I think the only way I can do it is iron rods plus a bunch of redstone. Thankfully, redstone is roughly free. Roughly. So I will just make, I don't know, 16 of them. Of course, our files keep breaking. You use files for almost everything. I'm gonna make 2. Okay, yeah, I was making more rods. And then we can just combine those with our redstone. There we go. Okay, and what the motors are not that cheap either. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. A lot of copper. At least right now. Okay, and I need more copper wire. Which is done like this. It's 32 for you. We need more regular iron rods. Let's just finish out that stack. Call it a day. I can only make 2. Why is that? I need more tin cables. Need more tin wires. Right. Okay, we'll make enough, I guess, for 8. I was planning on making more, but here we are. All right, and then some more. All right, we got 6 motors. Ta-da! Now we got melon smoothies, which I've also eaten. So you go away. Now, basic steam turbine after I sleep. So is lead... Hold on, I never reached the end of my potent journey. So we need tin, lead, bronze, dust. Bronze dust. Would it be better... Because this is only a 4 to 3. It might be better to macerate bronze ingot. Yeah, I'll alloy smelt bronze ingots and then macerate them. That's actually a better efficiency to get bronze dust. Unless I can like alloy smelt potent, no. Yeah, we have to make potent dust. And it doesn't look like there's a way to skip over anything there. So we need bronze dust. Now, lead is from lead ore. Well, that's obviously. What are all the ways to get lead dust? Plutonium, silver, thorium, uranium, galena. That's what it is. I think that's the main one. Twilight Forest and on the moon. Okay, so Twilight Forest for that, and I think that was also galena. Oops. Come back. Galena. Yep, Twilight Forest, Cryolite Vein, or Galena Vein on the moon. Well, we're not on the moon. So Twilight Forest it is for lead. So I can't do potent until then. Because I believe silver ore is also, yep, Twilight Forest. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Basic steam turbine. 1 crafting step is required in order to advance to tier 1. Woohoo! Keep going. Steam turbine generates electricity from steam. Power source you've been using is the same, but now you'll generate EU and bring that to your machines via cables instead of bringing the steam directly to them. Luckily, electric machines don't need an exhaust port and they're considerably more efficient. So we will talk about the GregTech electricity system a lot in this mod pack, which I actually think it's a really cool system and I like it a lot. So I'm very excited about that. But I need regular size bronze fluid pipes and some more tin cables, which means I need wire cutters. Which is such a complicated, what was it? Steel. Here we go. I'm gonna make 2 right now. Okay, and then I needed more tin cables. Let me put away all this stuff. Where did I get ashes from? I guess the steel crafting. 6 rubber sheets. Okay, so where's the tin? Tin here, wire cutters there. Make 20. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Make 20 tin wire. Cover that. Bronze fluid pipes. I already have a few, I think. I have 1. That is not a few. Make a few more there. And then finally, basic steam turbines. Making 2. We doubled it up. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. Safety first. What's this? Oh, don't put stuff in the rain. A generator that supplies 1 amp can possibly feed multiple machines if their recipes require less than the full voltage, of course. But there's loss in the wires, and then most machines only use 1 amp, but there are exceptions. I'm surprised it doesn't mention the blast furnace here. Let's see. EU per tick of recipe times 2 divided by voltage tier plus 1. Is what? How much they can accept, it sounds like. Because of loss. What loss is it referring to? As far as I know, machines don't lose power. It's the cables and the things that produce or output power in the first place. But yeah. We just have to make sure whatever's providing on a line does not produce more amps than the wire can hold together. But yeah, no rain. Unable to collect XP. This hat may also have other strange powers. I wonder what the tinfoil hat does. That's funny. All right, y'all. It's official. We are in the Steam tier. Oh, that's so great. Why, hello there. It seems you've made it into the electrical age. Don't be so quick to throw away your steam machines. You'll probably want to keep using them for a while. To make your life easier, you'll want to focus on getting a wire mill and bender first once you suffer through making all the machine components. After that, polarizer, assembler, lathe, chemical reactor, and fluid solidifier all help make things cheaper. LV machines are more energy efficient because steam machines convert steam to power with 50% efficiency. when the starting LV steam turbine has 85% efficiency. ULV doesn't exist. Yeah, steam kind of takes the place of ULV. Wow. Wow, we did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're not wrong when they say we do want to get to the bender and wire mill as soon as possible. So why is the bending machine so far away? What? Is it really that hard? Oh, what? I can make the bending machine already. Why is it not like the first thing this connects to? Heck? Weird. It like... Wait, you're gonna hate this number 3. Oh, is that one? Oh, it is having me go here. Okay, I think it's the... that one. Always draw implicit dependency. So it's kind of saying go that way to get to the bending. I see. Mica ore. Coils for the electric blast furnace. Oh, there's so many things to do. Oh my goodness. Electric furnace. It's nice because it uses power instead of fuel, but we won't be making one of those anytime soon. But yeah, I think the first machine we're gonna want is the bending machine, because that gets you 1-to-1 ingots to plates, and you can get foils from them, which is super nice. We get a bunch of coins, and speaking of coins, we should have new coin things unlocked now. Yeah, I can buy tin cables. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Gimme. I can just buy 16 tin cables just like that. Ho ho ho! I'm rich. Let's go on a spending spree here. What else can we buy? We can buy red alloy cables. What do we need these for again? Oh, the circuits. And semi-fluid generators if I ever do that, which I might. Gimme. What else? What else do you give me? Wrought iron ingots? Yes. Oh, wait, no, that's a different coin type. What else can we get? Not much. Looks like most... So buying the simpler stuff requires MV. The simple stuff for circuits. Inrotors, okay, yeah, you have to get to MV. But we can at least buy tin cables and red alloy cables, which feels good. It is on a 20-minute cooldown, so I want to keep remembering to buy them. Just looking through, seeing if we unlocked anything else. Wrought iron ingots get you blacksmith, but I don't know if there's a renewable source of blacksmith. I don't think so. So that one's maybe not. Oh, I guess killing slimes is renewable. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the problem is I just don't have a ton of those in the first place, so maybe not spending all of them. Okay, I'm paralyzed with excitement. So the basic bending machine needs 2 pistons, which is tin cables, a crap ton of steel, and an electric motor, and 2 circuits, which I already have one of. Where did my other circuit go? I had 4 circuits. Did I not? These only cost 1 each. Where did my other circuit go? For that matter, where did my other LV machine hole go? Oh, it's all still in here. Okay, thank goodness. That scared me. So, bending machine. We've already got those, so I need 2 more electric motors, is what that's telling me. Let me put away the loot bag real quick. So 2 more of these. Then I need make 2 small steel gears. Then I need to craft 2 pistons. Is that quest? That's quest. Perfect. Spring cleaning here. What am I even holding? Glowstone covers, a bunch of redstone that I don't need. Some food that I need to eat. Some steel plates. Okay, now we can make the bending machine. Woohoo! Saving metal with bending. That is so nice. Okay, we are gonna get our first LV machine going here. Now, before we do that though, we need to go to where we're actually gonna build it, which is not over there. This is old stuff location. New stuff is gonna go over here. So our first machine, I have to think about how we want to set this up a little bit. So I'm thinking it's pretty standard to not put machines on the floor because then you can't easily access their bottom face. And so it's kind of a question of, do I want machines on level 2 or level 3? If they're on level 3, they can be a little high to get to, but then you can do a nice, like, well, we don't need hoppers anymore. We can use conveyor belts soon. Conveyor belts allow you to auto-export items. Actually, wait, don't these already have auto-export? Yeah, we already have auto-output, so we don't even need that. So we can just put a chest right underneath it. Although, will that work because chests can't open when stuff is above them? That won't work. We'll have to use something else. Like a crate or a barrel or a drawer or something. Or even item pipes to route everything into one chest. There's all sorts of options, but the big question is, do I want to up 1 more or not? And I think no. And we'll do the power output in the back. And that, I want to say, is where it will output. Is that right? I think that's where it will output. It seems I've lost my wrench. Yes, I've lost my wrench. Need it back. I guess it's down here. There you are. So I want to say you can smack it with a wrench to tell it what side to, like, auto output onto. Yeah. Yeah, output facing down. It says that up in Wyla up here. I didn't read that. Cool. So we'll auto output down. We'll put power on the back. Now these make so interesting. Let's see. Consumes up to 1552 per second. So we need big boy pipes. I might try to make a bunch of large bronze fluid pipes. Makes me kind of want to move my steam setup over here because this is so far to transfer all that steam. So we may want to do that project at some point. We'll see. I also might move this back a tile. Not sure. Or I might move it over and kind of settle it in against that back wall so it's not as much in the middle of the room. There's all sorts of ideas here. But the problem with cables, so check this out, tin cable, is that they're lossy And so they lose 1 EU from their packet every time they travel. And so I believe the packets that are sent are always in 32 EU packets. Someone please correct me if that's wrong, because that will screw up a lot of my math if that's wrong. But my understanding is that it will always send a 32 EU packet. Let's see, what is this saying? This is probably the formula of what they actually request per tick. Divided by voltage tier plus 1. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're referring to there. But down here, they talk about the EU loss of like 1 per amp. So that's what I was, if you remember the 33, basically. So you have to input 33 EU worth of steam into this guy. And then it gets, divided by 0.85, and then it still outputs the full 32. But then, now the other thing I don't know is if I were to make it like this, now this isn't the right kind of cable, but there's no power, so it shouldn't blow anything up. Let's imagine this was the correct cable. Would there be a loss of 1 here? Or would there be no loss? Like, do you lose on the first tile you're on? Or do you start losing after that? You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming that this will actually not lose any EU. I'm assuming it'll plop 32 EU into this tile, and then since it goes directly into a machine, it won't lose any more. I would assume it would lose an EU if it travels from a wire or cable to a wire or cable. That would be where the EU loss per meter occurs. So what if I do LV cable? What other LV cables are there? That's not at all what we want. That's doing like silver. I do cable LV. Yeah. So tin cables and soldering alloy cables are both they're both the same thing. Zinc cables, also the same thing. Lead cables, also the same thing. Red alloy, not so much. Redstone alloy, on the other hand, is the lossless. So this is a superconductor. And then cobalt is a double. So you can see a 1x cobalt cable allows for 2 amps, but it loses twice as much per meter. So it's that would be terrible to lose 2 amps, 2 EU per meter. That's what I'm trying to say, per amp. Because then, you're going from 32 in the packet down to 30, down to 28, and before you know it, you've already lost half your packet. So I think redstone alloy is obviously the thing that we want, but how do you make it? Oh, is it a blast furnace thing? Okay, yeah, we're not making that for a while then. It's silicon, coal, and redstone though, so that's fairly cheap. Can you do charcoal dust or just coal dust? Looks like just coal dust. But yeah, I want to say silicon's not too hard to get. Oh, well. At least silicon ore doesn't seem to show up, so you have to get it from other places. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. That is tomorrow's problem for sure. But yeah, please let me know if I'm correct about it always sending 32 EU packets, and if I'm correct about this being 0 loss when it reaches the first tile of cable, because those are things I'm not certain about. And yeah, so we're gonna have steam come in behind this wall, So maybe I should move my steam generation to like over here, because I already have water over here, and then I can just reverse the steam into both directions. I would have to move the steam tank over here as well. How many bronze fluid pipes are we talking here? Like 30 or 40? Each of them costing 6 bronze? Yeah, I mean, that is quite a few stacks of bronze, but that's also just, you know, cassiterite and chalcopyrite. Does this work? No. Well, what does work is actual copper and tin. So yeah, I think I'll just keep things where it is for now. Maybe, because we just put this here. And this is a little more annoying to move. And this is what actually is the connection that we need to replace. This connection's fine. Although, is this one big enough? 2400? No, because this makes 3200 per tick, or per second, up to... Because 8 times 4 is 32. So it makes 320 per tick. No, this makes up to 6400 per second. So yeah, that's nowhere near big enough. Nowhere near big enough. But I can't translate it into power now, because then I can't move the power very far. Steam is lossless in terms of distance. So that's why that's important right now. So we will forge hammer things a little bit longer until we can get enough bronze pipes. I should also be able to recycle the older bronze pipes in a macerator. And that's a little bit lossy, I think, just because of the forge hammer being lossy, but that's okay. I mean, it still saves us a decent amount of materials. Okay, so now we've eaten that guy. Now we eat some cranberry bars. Ooh, there it is. Now we're up to, what is that? 25? Officially? Sweet. Okay, so I would need to move everything. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna move everything. I'll be happy I did later. So let's see. The first thing I want to move... Well, let's make room for stuff first. We're going to put this all in this room, which is chunk loaded, right? Yeah, that's this chunk. So let's make some room here. This is our power room. This is where we'll put the tank. We'll put, whatchamacallit, the boiler. And it can be kind of a messy room because we don't need to worry about that. Looking good. Ugh, my inventory is a nightmare as well at the moment. What do I even do about this? I have so many random things. Like the red alloy cables, those need to be put away. Wrought iron nuggets need to go in the compressor along with their brethren. Okay, and we already have the water pipe coming in here, so now I just need to move the boiler. And we'll put the boiler next to the iron tank. Oh my, this goes through fuel really fast. Oh, geez. I didn't realize how hungry this was going to be for fuel. Okay, that scares me. That's actually really bad. Yikes. Well, the good news is it makes a crap ton of steam when I do make steam, so maybe I will turn it on and off, which I know it says is more inefficient, but it still might be better than running it constantly. Wow, that's a lot of fuel that it needs. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that in this moment. First, we're going to move them. I'll worry about that later. Okay, let me also get rid of random rubber stuff. That should help. And maybe some circuit components and rotors. And casings, we'll put those back there. Run out of space. I have a single ground fuller's earth. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. I do not want. Okay, so that's picked up. Now we have to pick this up, which is also pickaxe. Now all my machines are going to stop running. Painful. You know what? I bet I could use the old mining hammy. There we go. Okay. Now our solar boiler is going to be a little sad about this. Because, well, it's now not connected. But we'll have to get that done. Okay, I'll be able to reverse those. Now the steam pipe is already connected here, so all I have to do is reverse the direction, which is nice. And then we'll build the stuff here. So the tank is 4 tall. We input on the second level and output on the bottom. So the bottom... 2 by 2, I will leave a space, so this is where the tank will go. I can make more purchases. Specifically the tin cable one is one that I want to keep repeating. Because that's going to save me a lot of effort over time. The red alloy, I'll probably do a few more times. Once we have like a stack, though, I can probably slow down on it. Okay, so we'll put this here. And then we make our solid fuel boiler. Right here. Oh, come on now. We're not gaming. There's our MLG strats. Okay, and then you output like that. Couldn't be easier. Whoa, thought I was holding a wrench. Okay, and then water will come over and down like that. I do have some steel pipes, interestingly enough. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of bronze for this. I mean, I haven't tried. Can you just output into the top? I kind of just assumed you can't, but I haven't tried it. Looks like a no. Yeah, no, okay. Prevent the sloshing. Doing this. Get it hot. get some steam going because that bad boy is empty. And then I need bigger steam pipes. I wonder how many I can make. Do we have more bronze plates? No, I sure don't. We have a few. But I should be able to have the bender soon. And then I can make more. Okay, so bronze plate. What am I doing? Bronze, large bronze fluid pipe. 6 plates apiece. I can make 5. Okay, well, that's at least enough to get out of here. And let me go ahead and configure that. The trusty old wrench, which of course got left over there. Actually, yeah, we'll leave those there. Okay, wrench. You. Okay, that fixes that. Perfect. And then we'll go up and over. For now, I need more fuel. Shucks, I didn't really think this through in terms of fuel amount. I think I'm gonna have to do a lot more of the charcoal pile ignition, or I'm gonna have to make this the smaller version of the boiler. So it'll be less power hungry. Just for now. Because this still makes more than I was making before. Maybe I make 2 separate ones. Could be an option. Because then it'll still be a lot less, I think, than the total. So yeah, maybe I do this for now. Hopefully that runs a lot longer. I wish it would tell me how much fuel it was burning. Because, you know, this has a burn time, which is how long it lasts in ticks for a furnace. So I wish it would tell me, like, its ratio. Am I burning 5 times that amount, 3 times that amount? I just have no idea. But yeah, I'll start with 1, and then I'll add a second one when I need to. That's still 40 millibuckets of steam per tick once it's fully running, which is 20 EU per tick. Minus all the inefficiency, so it's probably more like 15. And then we're gonna start just right here, because we don't have enough bronze yet, with our first steam turbine. Then we'll grab our bending machine. Wait, what? Oh. Need the wire cutters. Okay. Make a little doorway here. So this will be our first official electric process. Exciting. We'll just auto output to the right, I guess. You can also toggle output side item input, but it won't auto input from that side. It's running. It has steam. Things are happening. It's still heating up though. Sweet. Okay, well, we are gonna bend some bronze plates as our first action of electricity. And it's gonna feel so good. There we go, it's got itself a little buffer. So check this out, we'll search for the bending machine. And all it takes is 1824 EU to bend one bronze plate. Yes. I think we can just run right next to it, right? No. Oh, you need a wire. Interesting. Okay. I was under the assumption you could just power a machine directly. That's another steam turbine. Okay, so I do need a tin cable, which will be enough because this only creates 1 amp. I'll be okay to do this. I will output that direction. And then I need my wire cutters. Connect you to there. Now it should be running when I throw these in. No, I need to select the circuit. That's right. Whoops. There we go. Yay! Wow, and I didn't even know it can auto output like straight onto the floor. Didn't know it could do that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't auto input even if you screwdriver the side. But let's just double check, make sure we know what it can and can't do. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that. But if I had a conveyor, then we could have it kind of go back and forth. Yeah, it doesn't auto input. But if I put a conveyor module on that, then it could pull things into it from the chest as well. So yeah, this programmable circuit thing, the way that you have to select, if we look at like the recipes, you know, there's different numbers and it'll do different things depending on what number is selected. So if we put bronze in the bending machine, you can see there's different options. So on program circuit configuration 1, it'll make a single bronze plate. On 2, it will make double plates. On, there's a lot of different options here. Let's see. On 10, it'll make foil. 2 makes double, 3 makes triple, 4 makes quadruple, 5 makes quintuple, 9 makes a dense bronze plate, and MV. Those are MV recipes, by the way. Yeah, so those are all the options. Okay. And now we have run out of steam, which is not surprising. But yeah, so now we can make much more efficient bronze circuits. I still am curious if we're losing an amp here or not. And that's not quite at full temperature. Once it is, it should be making enough to run this, right? What was the EU cost? 24 EU a tick, which is 48 steam per tick. Again, you'd have to divide that by 0.85 and then divide it again by 33 over 32 or 32 over 33. Anyway, it's probably more like 60 steam a tick when you take out all the loss. But we did it. We have electricity. And boy, does it feel great, because these 5 ingots will just make me 5 plates. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And then we'll want to do a battery buffer eventually. When do we get that? And I'll probably need to end the episode here, but the battery buffer shows up somewhere over here. Does it actually have... I see the batteries themselves, but where's the battery buffer thingy? Arc furnace, canner, redstone assembler, circuit assembler. That's the electrolyzer. Well, I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but the battery buffer is very nice, because then you have like an electrical buffer rather than just a steam buffer. And so then you can have fewer turbines, since not everything is running constantly. But yeah, I am going to call it an episode there. We have our first basic steam machines, which is awesome, or sorry, electric machines. So that is great, and thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Let me know what you think in the comments.